Okay, 15th anniversary bundle trailer. Let's freaking go, guys. I haven't watched this yet, so I am super excited. Okay, here we go. In the 23rd century. Pre-rendered footage. Yes. Oh, this looks gorgeous. So this isn't rendered in the game engine. This is all like pre-rendered
Your
stuff.
orders, Captain.
Oh, hello.
Get clearance from control and close the shuttle bay doors. Then disable the tractor moorings.
Ooh, close up on the collector of some TMP ship.
Shuttle bay doors are closed, sir.
Oh, that's the Pioneer.
Earth traffic control has cleared us to
TMP
depart,
Pioneer,
sir.
guys! Holy crap!
Take us out. Maximum thrusters.
At USS Pioneer. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that looks so cool.
Cleared from dry dock, Captain.
Holy crap,
Line
guys,
of
we're getting a
order,
T6 Pioneer. What the heck is that?
Engage.
I hope we get to see more of that. This is cool. They're like taking the audio from the trailer,
I
from
see
like
that you have
the
arrived,
tutorial.
as instructed. We have much work to do.
Oh, hello.
Sensor sweep complete. No response.
Oh, it's the Ark Royal.
We
The Ark
must be
Royal. That's
vigilant.
awesome.
Agreed.
The other two, that's the
to
Nova
yellow
variant
light.
and the NX variant. So those aren't new ships, but
We're picking up something here.
oh, that's so cool.
Multiple enemy signals on sensors.
Those aren't TMP era ships.
Shields collapsing.
Ooh, that hurts.
Return fire.
Alpha Wing, you are cleared for departure.
Those aren't the accurate sound effects. That sucks. Oh, hey, that's new shuttles. This is the ones from Star Trek 5.
Weapons free. Target is vulnerable. Fire.
Oops. Fire. What?
For the Empire.
Okay, the shuttles exploded and turned it into torpedoes. Interesting, but they won't be Type 7s.
What have we here?
Oh,
Looks
Fortune
like some
Man.
lovely salvage for the taking.
Mayday. Mayday.
Okay, that's kind of cool using the
Mayday.
Strange New Worlds Orion Scouts.
Surrender, and we may be merciful.
It does kind of fit with the TMP aesthetic a little bit, you know, given that we've never seen anything else. Hello, what are you?
Stand down and prepare to be boarded.
We do what
Is
we
that-
want
is that
and
the
take
Gagarin?
what we want.
Fire at will.
USS Kerala. That's the Gagarin, guys. Holy crap, that looks so cool.
One down, one to go.
Oh, I love that. We're getting another Gagarin. A TMP Gagarin. That is brilliant.
Assistance. We don't see too many Starfleet vessels out here. Glad you could join us.
Oh yeah, you can totally see the space in the pylons. That looks gorgeous. Oh, Kobayashi Maru. They're really using this as like an opportunity to highlight like how many other TMP ships are already in the game. Like I'm surprised we haven't seen like Constitution and Miranda yet. So I guess we've seen enough of Constitution and Miranda over the years. Okay, so this is just the Kobayashi Maru right here. Got a couple D7s. Hello. Pioneer. Okay, we've got 3 ships already. We still have yet to see the 4th ship yet.
All ships. Battle stations.
To all hands, brace for impact.
Birds of Prey.
Keep those Klingon ships off us. We'll try and hold them off as long as we can.
Oh my god.
Looks like I arrived just in time.
It's finally happening. We're finally getting the Shangri-La.
Let them have it.
Man, people are gonna go crazy for that one.
Enemy eliminated.
That's
Captain.
awesome.
That was too close for comfort. Well done, everyone.
Thank you for your assistance. Live long and prosper.
Holy crap. Oh, so that's the 5th ship. What's the 5th one? Theseus? Wait. Theseus. That's the 5th ship. That's the lockbox ship for the bundle. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning and do a more in-depth look at this. So we've got It starts off looking at, in space stock, what ends up being the Pioneer, which we get a pretty decent look at right off the bat. Like, look at the, classic TMP era saucer, and then it's got the main deflector section hung down below, just like the Pioneer does. Oh, this looks really cool. Surprised they didn't change the name, but I guess they wanted you to recognize it. Oh, it's the Pioneer, but this is like a refit Pioneer. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I wonder what the actual class name of it is. Then yeah, we get to go forward a bit, and it's meeting up with the Ark Royal, which is freaking huge. Look at this. Like we up next to, I'm forgetting the name of the Nova variant. That's the TMP version, but it's got with that along with the Columbia, which is the legendary NX. Cool to see those two in the trailer too, even though they're not part of the bundle, but it is kind of cool to see them kind of hanging out in universe with these other TMP era ships.
Multiple enemy signals on sensors.
Kind of interesting to see some Romulan ships. The what was this one called? I forget, but this was like one of the old school Romulan ships that was introduced in Legacy of Romulus. It was like one of the tier 2 or 3 warbirds. This one I don't recognize, but it's probably one of those older Romulan ships that we haven't seen in ages. It's kind of neat that they're using these as placeholders for TMP Romulan ships, just because we've never really seen any TMP era Romulan ships. But of course, this stuff showing up here is just gonna increase more shouting from the small amount of player base that wants more Romulan and Klingon ships, which I do count myself among, but it doesn't change the fact that 90% of the player base only buys Fed ships for some reason. Don't ask me why. I don't get it either, but yeah, it sucks. Here, fast forwarding a little bit, we got a really good shot of the Ark Royal here. This looks gorgeous. It's really interesting too, because they're obviously doing the trailer here as kind of a to promote the same way they did the trailer with the Heritage Bundle. But Heritage Bundle was just riddled with a bunch of references to the games that those ships were from, whereas this there are references here, but it's a little more straightforward. It just feels like these ships going out about their business like you would expect from normal Starfleet service, which is really interesting. I really like the shot of the Ark Royal. This is cool.
Alpha Wing, you are cleared for departure.
The sound effects are from those phasers. Those are the old pulse phaser sound effects. Those aren't the updated ones since they've been revamped. So it's weird they're not using the updated sound effects, but it's still not the screen accurate sound effects, which is a shame. I was really hoping they'd get those in game in time for this release, but I guess that's not happening. I'm really curious about these. I'm guessing these are pets because we've seen the Kodais. They've been in here since the launch of the legendary Akira, but these are these are the shuttlecraft from what's it called, from Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, and they do something interesting here in the trailer. Yeah, here we go. They just kind of run up to the warbird, explode, and turn into torpedoes. That is odd. So I'm guessing these are going to be some kind of torpedo. These are going to be some sort of sacrificial pets. You launch them out, they explode, and then they turn into weapons. So this is probably going to be something that's going to be reliant on something that's going to be something that you're going to want to use those hangar bay duty officers that have a chance to reduce the launch time of your pets. Because if these things are going to be blowing up all the time, you're going to want to get new ones out really quick. Interesting pets, but yeah, even just from this basic demonstration, the Type 7s are probably going to be better still. And then here we got a shot of this one. This is looks like the TMP Gagarin class, which that's gorgeous. It's clearly taking more notes from the Shepard class, which makes sense because the Shepard is the ship that Gagarin was based off of. So I should be calling this the TMP Shepard class. But yeah, I like Gagarin better. But this is so cool. It's got these little vent type things. That's definitely taken right off of the original Shepard class. They had a similar setup on that one. I like the little space taken out of the hull here because it's very kind of reminiscent of some of the other soft cannon TMP era ships, like Shangri-La. Shangri-La has a very similar setup there. It takes a cutout of the forward saucer section and puts a torpedo bay there. This one didn't do that, but it's kind of neat just to kind of differentiate it from like the classic Constitution. Oh, put shuttle bays in front of there. That's kind of cool. We get a nice underside of the shop right there. I love the coloring there, that blue in there. That's really nice. Very TMP era, almost like slightly Excelsior coded too, but still very much styled and more closely to the Constitution class. Really nice looking. But yeah, and then this close up, they really did a nice job with this deflector. Like the deflector on the Shepard class is very like not TMP looking. It's much more like original series styled, but being a full satellite. So it's really cool. Like it kind of did like it's almost like a mix of the old Shepard and the Gagarin style deflector. So it's kind of like a decent mix of it. So it's still kind of like protruded out, almost like the satellite version of the Shepard was, but it's still like it's the blue glowy version that you would see on the Gagarin, but it kind of made more TMP styled. Neat. And then we got a shot of all 3 of the new ships here, along with the Kobayashi Maru going up against some Klingons. Classic Kobayashi Maru style setup, except now we've got more ships, but then there's more Klingons showing up. Very very classic Star Trek kind of thing going on here. And then the Shangri-La shows up. Guys, people are gonna go absolutely nuts for this because I mean, people have been begging for the Shangri-La to show up in Stowe pretty much since season 3 of Picard show up, because like this is such a cool ship. I know everyone's probably expecting me to hate on it because we all know how much I hate the Constitution 3, but I really like the original Shangri-La class. This is such a cool looking ship, most largely because it really fits in with the aesthetic of the TMP era. That's kind of one of the reasons why I don't like the Constitution 3, because it doesn't fit in the era it's trying to be placed in. Also, some other reasons that I won't get into in this video, but the Shangri-La right here, this looks absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this thing. I imagine this is going to be like the crowd favorite of this bundle, is the Shangri-La. People will be, chomping at the bit to finally see that. Oh, that's cool. You can see it with the doors open. That's the Ark Royal. I really hope that's like part of the model where you can see it like fully with the doors open.
Well done,
and then we get to see all of them warp off.
Live long and prosper.
Yeah, there they go. Okay, and then we get a splash screen. Here we are. So that's the Ark Royal, Shangri-La. I think they called it the Kerala, and I didn't see a name for the TMP Pioneer. It just said Pioneer. And then there's this 5th ship, which we saw it later off after. Here it was. There we go. So yeah, the following scene. So this is got to be some like the bundle exclusives or like alt skins. I don't think this is the alt skin for the Shangri-La. We already saw this in a preview from when Thomas Marty did an interview with I forget who it was. This is meant to be like a Picard era version of the Ark Royal. I'm pretty sure that's just the Exeter. So that's neat. And then there we got the what looks like a Exeter styled version of the Pioneer, which that's really cool. So you can basically get a 25th century style version of the Pioneer, or you can fly in like the TOS skin or the new TMP era skin. And yeah, apparently we're also getting the Theseus with this bundle too, and that actually makes a lot of sense that they're including Theseus as the lockbox ship here, because with the lore that they have around Theseus, if you don't know about the Theseus, this is originally a ship that was original to the IDW comics. Actually, hold on. These comics specifically, the ones the mainline Star Trek comic from IDW, where Captain Sisko's the captain. It's got like an amalgam of other Star Trek characters as part of the crew. But yeah, this is where the Theseus comes from. But the really neat thing about Theseus is that it was originally a ship that was introduced not in that comic, but it was originally introduced in the Year 5 Star Trek series, which was meant to be like the final year of Kirk's 5-year mission. It takes place in 2270, so a bit before like the original series aesthetic is being worked out of Starfleet into the TMP aesthetic. And Theseus is meant to be I think they called it a Discovery class starship, and it was meant to be like one of the first ships using that TMP style ship design. So that's how Theseus would have started out. Yeah, it's not until years later it looks like this, where because a bunch of other craziness. Montgomery Scott gets a hold of it after he's brought back from Relics, and Starfleet just like, all right, play around with this for a while, and he kind of turns it into this. But yeah, that is how Theseus basically would have looked originally, I guess. So that's like we're getting Theseus in both stages of its life now. So we're getting EMP Theseus, which that looks cool. I'm really excited to see more of that. And then I guess we're also getting the an account unlock for the normal Theseus as well, because that's, I'm guessing, is the lockbox ship for this bundle. That's awesome. Oh, and the blog is live. Okay, so this is gonna be a separate video. I'm gonna stop recording this. This is just gonna be the reaction trailer, reaction to the trailer. So we'll get into this in the next video. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. I am super excited about this bundle, and I cannot wait to see more of it.